Hi, my name is Nick, and this tooltip is on room regions. Room regions are a great tool for instantly adding in the calculated area, perimeter, and volume of a selected area. You can also define other additional nodes to show your room finishes. Let's take a look at how we can add in room finishes. We're going to go up to Tools, Analyze, and under Schedules, you're going to find the room region by picking points and the room region by room options. If you're going to be creating a room region in an open concept design, you will want to use the room region by picking points tool. If you're just going to be adding in room regions based on specific rooms that are defined by walls, then you can use the room region by room tool. I have an open concept design, so I'm going to select the room region by picking points option. This will bring up the room region dialog box, and in here I can define some of these general settings for my room region. The first thing I want to take a look at is the display name, and this is what's going to be displayed in your drawing as you add it in. So in here I'm going to type in the word living room, and I'm going to turn my cap locks on because I want this to be displayed in full caps. So I'm going to say living room. You can also set up a display mark, and you can type in any kind of designation that you want here as well. So if you want to, you can type in, for example, I'm just going to do LVRM as an abbreviation of living room. I'm going to put the display name back on, and then underneath that we have the calculation display. So what do you want to be displayed in your calculations? Do you want to show the area, the perimeter, and the volume? If you are going to show volume, then you need to define the actual height of that room as well. I don't need to show volume, so I'm going to turn the display volume option off. Under that I have the additional schedule field, so I can type in a reference note if I want to. I can also type in the floor finishes, the ceiling finishes, wall finish, and base finish options for that particular room. In this case, I'm just going to type in hardwood for my floor. I'm going to type in painted drywall for my ceiling. I'm going to say painted drywall for my walls as well. And then I'm just going to say wood trim for my base, which is going to be my baseboards. Under settings, I can control exactly how this is going to look. So I can control the text that's going to be added in, so the text style, the color of that text style. I can also control the calculation appearances. What type of text style do I want my calculation appearances to show? I can also include a pattern if I wanted to for this room region, and I can control the pattern itself and its color. I'm going to say OK, and I'm now going to pick the points of where I want this room region to go. So I'm going to pick these 4 points right here, and that's going to define my living room. When I right click and select finish, I can now add that in. If I happen to make a mistake at any point in picking those points, I can click the step back option, which will allow me to step back all the way to that very first point. I'm going to click finish, and now I'm going to see the living room marker in my plan, and I'm going to see the area and the perimeter of that defined area. I can also add in a room region schedule, so it's going to show me all the different rooms. So if I go to Tools, Analyze, Schedules, I can select the room region schedule, and this will allow me to add in a schedule of all the different room regions that I've added in. I'm going to go to Setup because I want to make sure that I add in the other information for my walls, floors, ceilings, and base trim options. So I'm going to select the Notes option, and I'm going to click Insert, and this will give me a blank column that I can now modify. And I'm going to grab the very first option, which is Floor Finish, and I'm going to call the heading Floor Finish. And I'm going to turn off cap locks. We're going to say Floor Finish. And I'm going to say I want to insert another one. Again, I'm going to select Notes because this will always add the column in to the left of the selected column that you have. So again, I'm going to select Insert, and this one I'm going to change this to be Ceiling Finish. And again, I'm just going to select the Notes option, And again, I'm going to select Insert, and this one is going to be Wall Finish. And again, we're going to select Notes and Insert, and this is going to be Base. And we're going to change this to be Base Finish. And then we can say OK. We can also define exactly how this is going to be displayed, adjusting the schedule appearance for our notes, headings, and marks. Again, defining how that text is going to be displayed. And we're going to click OK. And now we can see all those new entries are now a part of our schedule. And when I click OK, attached to my cursor will be that new room schedule that's showing me the mark, the name, the area, and then I can also see the floor finish, ceiling finish, wall finish, and base finish for each inserted room. We hope this tooltip helps you moving forward. If you like what we are creating, be sure to subscribe for future videos. If you have comments, please let us know below. Thank you.